Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview with me.
No problem.
I think it's really important that we show teachers around the world that what we have and what we are experiencing in Australia is no different to what the whole world is going through. So I think it's really important. I just have 2-3 questions for you, if that's okay. If you could just very briefly tell me what were some of the challenges that you experienced at your particular school?
Sure. Well, it was very, very challenging. It was a tough time for all of us where I work. So it was really difficult in that we very, very quickly had to move online. And what that meant was we had to adapt all of our content to be suitable for online learning over a period of a few days, really. And many of us were learning new technology as we were going. So we were learning, and it was just as different and difficult for us as it was for the teachers, really. So it was difficult because we suddenly had to, lessons we would teach face to face suddenly had to be adapted and changed. Now, it was even more difficult because it needed to be really equitable. So not all of the students where I teach have access to technology. Even some don't even have the internet at home. So therefore we needed to make sure that what we were putting online could also be taught through paper-based learning as well. So that really limited us again. So we were actually creating content online, then recreating that same content to go home to the students. Other challenges were it was quite lonely as well. We were working from home. Normally, teaching is very collegiate. You work together, you work with your students and your colleagues. So it was very isolating.
Given that context, was there any probably opportunities that occurred because of the remote learning or any unexpected experiences you had?
Yeah, there were. So when I stopped to think and reflect, I looked at how much I had learned and grown as a teacher, and I really have. I know a lot more about online learning. I don't shy away from it so much. So now, as part of my teaching with my students, my senior students, I will often use the online platform as well. So it's really enhanced that. I'm not as afraid to use it either. So that's been really, really helpful. Another area was I really appreciated being able to go to school every day. I appreciated my colleagues. I appreciated my students. I really missed my students. I was concerned for them. And they really missed us too. And I think that was really lovely to get back to school, and our students were really grateful. And, many of them said, we're so glad to be back. We've missed our friends. It was really hard learning online. So I think it really shifted our thinking and our students' thinking as well, and just how fortunate we are. Yeah.
If you had to send a message to global teachers, what would you say?
Look, I would say that we're all teaching because we love our students and care about our students, and that doesn't stop because of this pandemic. And there are ways that you can still do that online. It's different and it's difficult, but not to let that stop you from just being the best teacher that you can be, and being a teacher who shows how much they care, and also just being really careful with how you structure your lessons, because as long as they're learning something each day and as long as they're engaging and interacting, that's still a really good thing. Yeah.
Thank you. That was wonderful and such a lovely message to take to other teachers. And thank you for your time this morning.